your baby is one of the most important decisions new parents face, and it can feel overwhelming. Breastfeeding and formula feeding both have their pros and cons, and what works for one family might not work for another. In this video, we'll take a balanced look at both options, covering benefits, challenges, and myths so you can make an informed decision. Let's start with breastfeeding. Breast milk is often called liquid gold for a reason. It's packed with antibodies that help protect your baby from infections, and it adapts to meet their nutritional needs as they grow. For many moms, it's also a deeply bonding experience, releasing hormones like oxytocin, which helps with relaxation and attachment. But breastfeeding isn't always easy. Some mothers experience latching difficulties, low milk supply, or physical discomfort. It can also be time-consuming and demanding, especially if you're breastfeeding exclusively. On top of that, societal pressures or lack of workplace accommodations can make it even harder. Now, let's talk about formula feeding. One of the biggest advantages is flexibility. Anyone, whether it's a partner, family member, or caregiver, can feed the baby, which can help lighten the load for moms. Formula feeding is also convenient for working parents or those who face medical or personal challenges with breastfeeding. Modern formulas are scientifically designed to provide essential nutrients, supporting a baby's healthy growth and development. However, formula can be costly, with prices adding up over time. And while formula feeding is safe when properly prepared, it doesn't offer the same immunity-boosting properties as breast milk. It's also important to address some common myths. For instance, many believe breastfeeding is entirely free, but there can be hidden costs like breast pumps, nursing bras, or lactation consultations. Meanwhile, there's a misconception that formula-fed babies are less healthy. In reality, both options can nurture thriving, happy children when done correctly. So, what's the takeaway? Both breastfeeding and formula feeding come with their unique benefits and challenges. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. It's about what works best for your baby, your lifestyle, and your family. If you're unsure, don't hesitate to seek advice from a pediatrician. Remember, whether you choose breastfeeding, formula feeding, or a combination of both, what matters most is that your baby is fed and loved.